You know those moments when something happens and your emotions just take over. Maybe someone says something rude or life throws a curveball at you and you can feel your blood start to boil. It's like this surge of energy inside you telling you, do something about this. But what if I told you that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do in those moments is nothing? I know it might sound crazy. You're probably thinking, how can doing nothing possibly be powerful? But trust me, there's real power in choosing not to react. It might be one of the best decisions you can make for your peace, your mental health, and even your relationships. Picture this. Someone snaps at you, maybe a friend, a colleague, or even a stranger. Your heart races, your mind is working overtime, and there's this overwhelming urge to snap back, to defend yourself. You're right, they're wrong. You feel like you have to prove something. But what if, instead of reacting, you just took a breath, gave yourself a moment to pause, and didn't give them the satisfaction of a reaction? I know it's not always easy, but choosing not to react can change everything. 1. The emotional storm. Within. Let's face it, human emotions are intense. We all experience those moments when something triggers us, and suddenly we feel like we're in a storm. Our heart races, our thoughts spiral, and everything inside us screams to react. But if we let those emotions lead us, we end up acting on impulse. It's like we've lost control of ourselves. And everything we say or do in that moment is coming from a place of reaction, not thought. Have you ever said something in anger or frustration and immediately regretted it? I know I have. You've probably found yourself thinking, why did I let that upset me so much? Why didn't I just stay calm? And that's the thing. When we react impulsively, we lose our power. We let the situation control us. But when we take a step back, when we don't immediately react, we allow ourselves to breathe, to think, and to respond from a place of calm, not chaos. The power of pause. The first thing we need to do is pause. It's simple, but it's so powerful. When something happens that could upset us, taking just a few seconds to breathe and let the emotions settle can make all the difference. I'm not saying you need to stay quiet forever or bottle up your feelings. What I mean is, just take a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Give yourself time to process what's really going on before you respond. In that pause, you regain control. It's like hitting the reset button. Instead of reacting from a place of anger or frustration, you're responding from a place of clarity. And here's the best part. That moment of pause doesn't just help you think clearly, it makes you feel more at peace with yourself. 3. When you don't react, you keep your power. Here's a truth. Reacting takes a lot of energy. When you react to every little thing, you're constantly giving away your energy, your peace, and your calm. It's like you're letting someone else dictate how you feel. But when you don't react, when you stay calm and composed, you keep your energy within yourself. You don't let the external world steal your peace. Imagine a person who is constantly reacting, fighting, defending, overthinking. They're emotionally drained. And then there's someone who can stay calm in the face of the same challenges. They don't feed into the drama. They don't lose their cool. They hold their peace. And let me tell you, that person is in control. They are the ones who hold the power. The freedom in non-reaction. You might be wondering, if I don't react, doesn't that make me weak? Doesn't it mean I'm just letting people walk all over me? Absolutely not. Choosing not to react is a bold choice. It's a choice that says, I won't let your negativity affect me. I will not let your words disturb my peace. The power of silence. I'll admit sometimes it's tough to stay quiet. You want to say something, you feel like you should defend yourself. But let me tell you something. Silence is powerful. Sometimes the best response to a comment or a situation is to stay quiet. In those moments, your silence speaks volumes. It's like you're telling the world, I'm fine. I don't need to engage in this. I know who I am, and I don't need to justify myself. 6. Non-reaction is a form of self-love. The truth is, non-reaction is one of the greatest acts of self-love. It's about valuing your peace more than anything else. When you react impulsively, you're allowing external circumstances to dictate your inner state. But when you choose to pause, to breathe, to not react, you are protecting your emotional well-being. So here's the thing. Life will keep throwing challenges your way. People will push your buttons. Situations will frustrate you, and there will be times when you feel like you have to react. But remember, the most powerful thing you can do is to stay calm,